The sad part about this election, and the election commission can go ahead and say as much as it wants to about the fact that it's tried to encourage voting. The fact is, people are voting on their own. Election commission can't take credit for that. The fact is, the election commission goes down into history for being completely incapable of restraining our politicians. And Mr. Sampath, I once again begin by asking you, where are you and where is the Chief Election Commissioner of India? Where is the teeth of the election commission vis-a-vis Mulayam Singh Yadav? Is the election commission worried or intimidated by politicians like Mulayam Singh Yadav? Why should Mulayam Singh Yadav be allowed to campaign if he says that rape is a mistake and boys will be boys? They can rape occasionally, therefore. Aryaman Sundaram, Meenakshi Lekhi, Brinda Grover, Ami Yagnik, and my first question is to the Samajwadi Party's Dr. Madhu Gupta joining us from Lucknow. Dr. Madhu Gupta, what does Mulayam say? Why did he say boys will be boys and they, rapes happen sometimes? Mistakes like rape can happen.
Arnav, I would like to start by telling that this particular sentence should be taken as in totality. You can't just pick up a bit of the sentence and start saying that. He didn't mean that the rapist should be saved. What he meant was the innocent people should be saved, should be helped. In fact,
who's innocent? The three boys. No, one second. Just a bit. What do you mean innocent? No, one second. Is rape a mistake?
The manifesto says that we will. No, it's a mistake. See the whole sentence. What he said, little misunderstanding. He didn't say the rape and just leave the person away and say that you haven't done mistake and no punishment. He didn't say that. You see the sentence in toto.
I'll tell you the sentence in toto. I'll tell you the sentence in toto. I'll tell you the sentence in toto. No, I'll tell you the sentence in toto.
It says that the people, they are always being, whether it's SC/ST Act, Anti-Dowry Act, or any law you make, the misuses of the law.
Ma'am, I don't know. Ma'am, Dr. Madhu Gupta, your leader.
Yeah.
Your leader has, has said the following. Don't try and confuse the audience. And I'll get the other side also in. Let's get Brinda Grover in.
I'm not confusing.
Your leader has said one. Listen to me now, Ms. Dr. Madhu Gupta. In fact, you should resign from the Samajwadi Party. You should resign from the Samajwadi Party in protest against the fact that you have a chauvinistic embarrassment of a person called Mulayam Singh Yadav as your party leader. Your leader says.
See, what he meant, listen to me. He said, because
why don't you listen to
I have already heard it. He said the little misunderstanding among the two friends can lead to such grave situations. Like if a girl goes and complains against a boyfriend or a fiance or a friend, the working friend, then there could be a grave situation. See, law is to help out the innocent and to punish the people who are the criminals.
Dr. Gupta, can you please now... Dr. Gupta, can you please let me in? I'll tell you three things. He has said three things. And Brinda Grover raised her hand. He has said three things. One, he says, women say they have been raped because there's a strain in the relationship with the man. A. Then the women go and say, and I report, and let's get them on it. After that, the women say that we have been raped. Dr. Gupta, please let me complete, please. I also have a right to put the right question out there in perspective. He has said this. He says it happens due to a strain in ties between men and women. After having differences, women go and report they have been raped. The poor boy, that is the rapist, then faces a death sentence. Why should a rapist face death? Boys are boys. Boys are boys, they are prone to making mistakes.
No, he didn't say. He said, no.
I have read his comment, ma'am. Why are you? Ma'am, you can't, he has said it, I know.
You have translated, one particular word has been added.
I have translated nothing.
If a girl complains,
I have translated nothing.
The innocent boy can be punished.
Dr. Madhu Gupta, let's get... Brinda Grover wants to respond to you. Hear from Brinda Grover, please.
Yes. Dr. Madhu Gupta, actually we have all heard what Mulayam Singh Yadav said. It's available on television, on YouTube. This was obviously being recorded. There is no confusion on what he has said. What it indicates is that Mulayam Singh Yadav and the Samajwadi Party, and this is not new. Please recall the debate that took place in Lok Sabha in February 2013 when the amendments to the bill were being undertaken. I was present in the speaker's gallery and listening. Even at that moment, Samajwadi Party kept insisting that they were not in favor of these changes, but the youth of the country had decided that they wanted to put an end to sexual violence, so the legislator was helpless. Clearly here, the youth and the women and the people of India are way ahead of so-called leaders like Mulayam Singh Yadav and Samajwadi Party. He is saying, one, rape is not a crime, it's a mistake.
I agree.
What it reveals, Dr. Madhu Gupta, please let me complete. No, Dr. Madhu Gupta, please, no. No. Please let me complete. Do not interrupt anybody. But you have had your say. Now, no.
Okay.
I think as a political leader, you need to learn to listen to the voice of citizens of this country, particularly the women. It is high time you heard us clearly.
I'm listening to you. You say what you want to say.
Please listen. Do not interrupt. I will listen to you also. Rape is not a mistake, rape is a crime. When the amendments were taking place, it was the women's groups, and I have personally gone to the representative and sitting MP of Samajwadi Party, and we said, do not raise the age of statutory rape from 16 years to 18 years because young people have consensual relations and they are likely to be criminalized. It was your party that refused us and refused to understand because you do not believe in young people having agency, autonomy and having independent sexual relationships. You want to control the lives of the youth and the women. At the same time, you have absolute contempt, and it is a misogynist statement. You do not think women have a right over their bodies.
I've listened to you.
Women are playthings. I haven't finished. I haven't finished. You will have a lot of time. Please let me finish. You consider women's bodies, and that is what Mulayam Singh Yadav's statement indicated. They are playthings to be had fun with and then to be discarded. And the innocent boys, this is a conviction at the end of a trial held by a court of law. I think the women and youth of UP need to reply to this kind of party and leadership by rejecting them at the ballot.
I'll get Meenakshi Lekhi. No, I have just a couple of questions. One, Dr. Madhu Gupta, there are other panelists also. One, is rape just a mistake? The three boys, who he says boys will be boys and they will occasionally rape, is therefore the understanding of what he has said. The three boys who were sentenced to death in the Shakti Mills case have been given a sentence because they were found guilty of committing 2 rapes and not 1. 2 rapes are also a mistake. What happened in the Nirbhaya case? The Shakti Mills case was not just an act of rape. It is a case of gang rape. And in the former, it led to death and gang rape. So in a case of gang rape, where a woman is violated by a group of men, and Mulayam Singh Yadav says boys are boys, they will make these mistakes sometimes. You see, with these ridiculous and shameless comments, you are trying to say that every act of rape, people like Mulayam Singh Yadav want to make every act of rape, they want to put suspicion over the victim. They want to put a cloud of suspicion over the victim.
We must teach our boys at home.
Please don't teach me about teaching boys. 1 second. Meenakshi Lekhi, please. I clearly, I'm unable to.
Starts at home.
You are justifying, I don't know what kind of politics this is. If this is the politics your party preaches, I really think your party should be banned from existing as a political party. 1 second.
Listen to me also. See, what I'm trying to say is that boys should be trained first at home.
What do you mean by boys will be boys? Galtiyan karte?
Training starts begins at home.
Rape galti hoti hai. Rape galti hoti hai.
Rape, so I do agree. I'm not saying, I'm not defending the rape. See, you're mistaken.
No, but
I'm not defending the rape. I'm saying no law can teach children.
Ma'am, I'm not asking for your general views on the act of rape. I am asking for what Mulayam Singh Yadav justifying gang rape, justifying rapists, saying boys will be boys. No, the most shameless comment of the decade. Meenakshi Lekhi's turn to respond. Meenakshi Lekhi, please.
You see, one, this statement is abhorrible, and I'm glad that Vrinda has changed her sides. Because Vrinda was part of Parma committee.
I have not changed any sides. I am not a political.
And they
oh, please. Do not make wrong statements of fact. I was not part of the Verma committee. The death sentence was introduced by the Verma committee, not by the women's groups. The women's groups are against the death sentence.
No, it was not introduced by Verma committee. In fact, you were part of Verma committee and all your articles, you've been against death penalty yourself. But I'm happy you've taken a stance like this.
I was not part of Verma committee.
No, I'm not I don't make wrong statements. I follow people, I follow their opinions. And for a very long time. Why are you getting irritated? It's not personal, ma'am. It is not personal. I'm only glad that you've made this statement. I'm only glad you've made this statement. Otherwise, amnesty types are the ones who were against death penalty and you're one of them. You're one of them. But I'm happy you've come, you've joined this side. I'm very happy for you. I'm very happy for myself.
I am against
and I'm very happy for the BJP who pushed this amendment. I am very happy. And
we disagree.
Your writing, your statements and your recordings are a matter of record. But I'm very glad that women as a group
I am against the death sentence.
And we are all together in opposing people like Mr. Mulayam Yadav.
No, we are not. We are not with BJP. We are not with BJP. We are not with death sentence. Let's make that clear.
When am I saying you're with BJP?
I am not for death sentence in Shakti.
When am I saying you're with BJP? You can never be with BJP.
Meenakshi Lekhi. No, Meenakshi Lekhi, let's not. No, 1 minute. Meenakshi Lekhi and Brinda Grover. Let's go back to the subject and the heartless comments made by... there's clearly some history. There are differences there between Brinda Grover and Meenakshi Lekhi on the issue of capital punishment, etc. That's not the issue right now. We are not discussing the death penalty. Dr. Gupta, please listen 1 minute. We'll discuss that separately.
Commenting on this.
No. I feel
only commenting that so far as Mr. Mulayam Singh's statement is concerned, a feudalistic, a medieval mindset is what is writ large, and all women groups, irrespective of their political differences, have come together to condemn such a statement, and I'm happy for that.
No, but it's just a day's condemnation. I'll tell you, Meenakshi Lekhi.
But I'm happy that everyone is together in condemning this gentleman.
No, but this condemnation, I'm sorry to say, means nothing.
No, but the whole thing has not been properly analyzed.
Ma'am, it's been very well analyzed. Ma'am, it's been very well analyzed.
What is not been properly analyzed? There is a deep thought which has gone into the amendments.
No, we are not discussing the amendment today. We are discussing Mulayam Singh Yadav's mindset.
There are repeat offenders, and whatever happens to the woman, she can never retrieve it.
In toto and analyze it, then you would realize what it means is
what is there to analyze? No, 1 minute. No, 1 minute. Madhu Gupta, please, Madhu Gupta.
Can anyone defend rape? Can anyone defend that it was a mistake? Can anyone say what a woman loses? The dehumanizing of a woman can be defended in any other manner. She needs to be protected, and the protection of a woman is the duty of the government, is the duty of the society, is the duty of the family. And people need to be punished for their wrongs.
Obviously.
Dr. Madhu Gupta, Dr. Madhu Gupta, please understand the seriousness. You see, Miss Dr. Gupta. Dr. Gupta, just a minute.
You're taking it very lightly.
No, this can be... No, watch it, Meenakshi. You see, this can be seen...
No, we are not. We are taking it seriously.
No, you are not taking it seriously, Dr. Madhu Gupta. Please now let me come in. You see, you understand how serious this is. For you and your party, it is just another way to try and get votes. For you and your party, you can throw your manifesto aside. Your manifesto means nothing. Your manifesto is a meaningless piece of paper if your leader says things like this. The question is the three people who have been sentenced to death, and you please must let me come in, Dr. Madhu Gupta. I'm not a politician, but if required, I'm capable of speaking over you. My question is this. Mulayam Singh Yadav is saying that those boys are boys. Boys make mistakes. And girls, they have problems with the boys, and they go to the police station and say, we have been raped. In other words, he has dismissed rape as a mistake. He has said boys are prone to making mistakes, saying an act of rape is therefore inevitable by someone who is a boy. He has equated being a young man with the act of rape. No, 1 minute now. That may be his medieval mindset. Let me complete. Instead of condemning an act of rape, he has tried to paint boys as victims and tried to say that they are at the receiving end of false complaints. Okay? And I like to say this, the 3 people who were sentenced to death in Mumbai are those who gang raped a 19-year-old telephone operator in July. They were part of the gang rape of a 23-year-old photojournalist on August 22nd. They were sentenced to death for something they did not do once, they did it twice. Mulayam exudes sympathy for gang rapists in his speech. But the Sessions Court completely eliminates any ground for sympathy. The Sessions Court, there is no room for sympathy.
The whole idea behind the sentence.
No, you know what? You know what? I'll go to Aryaman Sundaram. Aryaman Sundaram, I don't understand. You're not even looking at the seriousness of the issue. These are not casual comments.
No, we are looking. That's why we are.
No, you are not. You are just determined there to defend your leader. Don't defend the indefensible up to a point where people turn against you. Aryaman Sundaram, what in your view will make Madhu Gupta look at this issue with not just the prism of her loyalty to Mulayam Singh Yadav?
You know, Arnab, with great respect to all my fellow panelists, I feel we're looking at this matter very, very, very superficially. We're taking the words, trying to see whether the words are right, wrong, and trying to justify it or otherwise, depending on one's political inclinations. I think the malaise is much, much, much deeper. Mr. Yadav is a seasoned politician, as you said, a Prime Minister ostensibly in waiting many times. If Mr. Yadav, in the middle of a political campaign, feels he can make such a statement, then he is doing so because he believes that there are sufficient number of people who are going to appreciate the statement, and that is what worries me. I think it's a far deeper malaise that we are capable, some of us as people are capable of agreeing with what Mr. Yadav said. Because unfortunately,
who is capable except his party loyalists?
Why did he allow me to finish, Arnab? I'm talking about something very serious here. We're talking about something so serious that in a political campaign, a chief minister who was a chief minister, a prime minister in waiting, a seasoned politician whom we all know, feels he can make a statement like this. Why did he feel he could make a statement?
No, why did he make it?
Did he feel
no, 1 second.
Because I believe, unfortunately, he felt that statement of his is going to get a positive reaction.
From whom?
Otherwise, he would not have made that statement.
From whom?
And when leaders
From
like
whom?
this,
From
leaders
whom?
like I
Which
will
vote
answer
bank?
you. I'm going to answer you right now. When leaders like this harbor in their head such concepts, it is so dangerous. Because not only do they harbor such concepts in their heads, they encourage such way of thinking. And I believe this kind of statement by leaders is so dangerous to the very fabric of Indian society. And to take it as merely an issue of a person saying something in the spur of the moment.
No, he is not. No, I don't think so.
No,
I don't think so.
A person like this is a menace to the society.
No, he is. But the question is, I don't think Mulayam Singh Yadav made an accidental comment. Salim Ansari, Qasim Bengali.
It was not accidental at all.
Salim Ansari,
it was a deliberate statement.
Salim Ansari, Qasim Bengali, Siraj Khan, Ashfaq Sheikh and Vijay Jadav were convicted under the Indian Penal Code, criminal conspiracy, gang rape, unnatural sexual offences, pornography, forcing a woman to undress, wrongful restraint, etc., etc. Of these, Salim Ansari, Qasim Bengali and Vijay Jadav were sentenced to death because they were found guilty of an earlier gang rape too. They were convicted under 376E, which is repeat offenders. I don't think Mulayam Singh Yadav was making a casual comment. There are so many worthy people to fight for. You tell me, Ami Yagnik, today, why do you fight for gang rapists and rapists? I don't think he makes it without thinking that there must be some political advantage of making such a comment. What is the political advantage in your view, Ami Yagnik, of supporting rapists? What is it? What is it?
Arnav, it is the most intolerable statement.
I know that, but why has he said it?
instead of sympathizing with the victims. Yes, he is catering to some kind of people who thinks that he is meddling with the justice administration system. He can just take everyone for a ride. The casualness with which he has said that, well, boys are boys and the victims have been brushed aside.
There are 23. No. There are 23,000. There are 23,000. No. This is not the 23,569 cases of crimes against women in UP in 2012. Almost 1,900 of them are rape. So you have 1,963 mistakes.